Much love. How we doing? You know, I don't even have to ask that question because if you're alive and breathing, I know you're doing okay. And let's get to those honors. And I always got to call down that protection from our great creator, for ourselves, from ourselves. And why do I do that, ladies and gentlemen? Because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. So let's get those honors. I honor thy ancestors. Honor thy father, honor thy mother. We always should honor our parents because they are the reason why we are here and part of who we are. So I honor my grandparents and may my dad rest in peace and in power. And I honor my mom, which is still alive and vibrant, as I always say. And any of you that have anyone that you held dear that have passed, may they rest in peace and in power. And I give thanks to my soldiers and soldierettes. Salute for joining me in another EBX discussion and adventure, because I love to uplift and I love to be uplifted, because being up here on this level, and many of us brothers and sisters where we're at, is a great place to be. And let's try to help those that's trying to get there. And let's talk about one love to my nephews. And that's who I got here on my banner, which is Jordan and Jeremy. Jeremy and Jordan. I like that. And that's Jeremy in the t-shirt there. And that's Jordan with the hat and the jean outfit. And the grave site that they're at, that's their mom. And may she rest in peace and in power. And I will mention that it's irrelevant, but you know, their mom was white. But I when it comes to death, I don't play with death. So may she rest in peace and in power, and they love their mom, so I respect that. And I will reiterate, my first son's mother, she was white. So, but she still was the mother of my child. And you know, whatever space I was in at that time, that's the space I was in. There's no excuses or nothing, you know. Something my mom always say, and it always kind of sticks in my spirit. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens for nothing. We are all part of a law of attraction. Which brings me to that we have to change the language, and we can change our youth. We have, as adults, now I don't want to come off as I'm the smartest person in the world. I'm this super intelligent, which, you know, one has to be intelligent, you know, to make it through this life, through the storms and the ups and downs. There are times where life will call you to be intelligent. So that's what brings me to, we have to change the language that we speak with our youth. And we can benefit and they can benefit. We just can't be scared to do it. You know, don't be scared to show that intelligent side, no matter what people say. Because when you're authentic as a podcast, as I said on a podcast, people will see your realness and they will respect your honesty in your down times and your good times. And this is what I'm saying. This is for anybody listening, but this is for the youth. This is for my youth. And I want them to never give up. And what I want my nephews to hear, what I want the nieces to hear, what I want the young brothers, the young sisters, you all, if you learn nothing else from Brother EBX Cares, what you do righteous in the present will always benefit you in the future. Nothing can be done, nothing can be achieved, nothing can be gotten, nothing can be had if your life is led by negativity. Now, there's going to be negative things around you. When you're righteous and you're doing right, your blinders are off. You see clear. So therefore, you will see the negative things before you that you didn't pay attention to when you were in that negative state of mind. Because when you're in a negative state of mind, you don't see the positive. If you're downtrodden and you're not optimistic and you're pessimistic and you see the dark cloud and everything, then that's pretty much what your life is going to be. And I've heard a sister on a podcast last night, and it really stuck in my spirit. And this goes with music, media, anything that's social media, anything that can affect the youth. And this is male or female, young brother or sister. And this is where I got this from, and why this is tinkering around in my spirit. And like I said, we got some wonderful brothers out there and some wonderful sisters that be dropping jewels. And I take in as much as good information from anybody as I can, because we all in this together when it comes to the survival of the soul, the mind, and the spirit. My young brothers and my young sisters, my young soldiers and my young soldierettes, salute. And that was something, like I said here in my title, like she said, we have to change the narrative. We have to change the language, the energy that we put out. And, I know we hear this a lot and it's repetitive and you hear it over and over, but it's facts. It's true. The energy that you're putting out, my young brothers and my young sisters, is what you will get back. So think good thoughts, and you're going to have obstacles. You're going to have problems. But don't go off your emotions, and I know it's not easy to do this when you're young. So I'm that's what I'm here for, to help you, to teach you. Pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to your thoughts, and anything that you're entering into. I've said this many times before, that whether it's negative or positive, if it's major and important, always play out the scenarios, my young brothers and sisters. And as you grow and as you progress, you will see the results of this. But you have to take time, and you can't keep going and going and going, and you can't be following fads and trends and doing what everybody else does. Stay in a righteous walk, though. Stay in good grace, but do your own thing, and you still be with your family and you still connect. But always, my young brothers and sisters, keep yourself whole. Keep yourself centered. Stick to what's important. And I don't care how hard things may look, how challenging things may seem to get. If you stay right, my young soldiers and soldierettes, the Creator will see you through. But you have to be true. You can't be malice, and you can't be sneaky, and you can't be doing one thing and saying the next, because karma is a key factor in all of our lives. I don't care how much we try to deny it, how much we try to be sneaky, how much we try to do things in the dark. We always say, I don't care if it's a cliche if you keep hearing it. What you do in the dark will surely come out in the light. And that's the same thing as law of attraction. That's the same thing as what you give out is what you get back. And just sit back, my nephews, Jeremy and Jordan, young brothers and young sisters, those that have that's young and do get it, and have those around you that is being evil and malice, you will see. Learn from those that don't get it, that are doing wrong. And something my grandmother used to always say that's in my spirit. And for those that think they invincible, that's being wrong and malice and evil and don't give a damn about themselves or others, like my grandmother used to say, keep on living, keep on living. And the Creator will show you why you should have been righteous. And it's something else I want to tell my young brothers and my young sisters, my nephews, my nieces. And I seen a quote, someone had said one time, is God male or female? I'm finna sum all that up. I'm finna clear all that up. Okay, the Creator is male, okay? The Creator creates the whole universe. And the female is nature. That's why you always hear Mother Nature. So we need to stop having that argument and that debate. The Creator, because you have to have male and female. So there is no just one. You have the Creator, which is male, and you have nature, which is female. And what most people don't know is Mother Nature has a daughter. And guess who her daughter is? Karma. And she can be wicked. So I'm just giving you a little insight. And I'm saying like this and talking like this and telling you these things because I am forming things in my own mind. Not that I know everything, but what I'm showing you is to have your own mind. You don't hurt no one, you don't hurt yourself, and stay righteous. And always look to learn new things. Don't just go with trends and go with everybody else. And always be the best of yourself. My nephews and my nieces out there, my young brothers and my young sisters. Salute to the ones that's been through it and being better and reaching that goal. Keep striving. You'll get there. Because I am 51. And things that I have been through, it's things that's happened in my life, my young brothers and young sisters, that I probably should have been dead. And that's real talk. But when you stay right, when the Creator got a plan for you, when you still here, is a reason for that. And that's why I always give honor to those that have fought before us, our ancestors that have fought before us and got us to where we are at. I will always be grateful. Grace and gratefulness keeps you looking young. Always stay tied into your youth, my young brothers and sisters. And don't be afraid of getting old. It's a part of life. Embrace it. Always, by the time you get old, like I said, what did I say a few minutes ago? When you do righteous in the present, it will always benefit you in the future. So, with that being said, if you're righteous while you're young, your older years will be graceful and easy. And be willing to help others when you can. And if you can't, be honest about it. The most important thing is, my young soldiers and young soldierettes, know thyself, which means be honest with yourself. Don't be scared of your flaws and be nervous. Always strive to be nothing but the best. And the more blessings you give, the more blessings that will come back. So remember that, my nephews. Uncle EBX, love you. Jeremy and Jordan. And when I think of them when they was little, and I look at them now, I'm really proud of them. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of all the young brothers and sisters that's out there. And I'm also proud of their other brothers, because they got 2 other brothers, I believe. And I wish them well, and I hope they're doing okay, and I wish them the best. And their grandparents, I think they had one grandparent die, I believe. And I'll say believe because I'm not sure. But I think one of them passed. May they rest in peace and in power. And I wish the best to the other grandparent. And I'm doing this for Jeremy. He's been wanting me to do a video for him and his brother for a long time. And I know he thought I was never going to get to it. So this to my nephews. I love you. Proud of you. And stay out of trouble. Stay away from anything negative. Stay as positive as you can possibly be. Be authentic, which means be true to yourself no matter what. Let nothing sway you. Always look to have a good spirit and connect to those around you with good spirits. Don't hang with people that don't care about life and don't care about themselves. Because my nephews, Jeremy, Jordan, my young brothers, my young sisters, nieces, nephews, if you hang with people that don't give a damn about themselves, they're not going to give a damn about you. So, and you can't save everybody. People have to save themselves. So, to my nephews and my nieces out there, save yourself. If you know yourself, you'll be able to know everybody else. Always look to research and study yourself. Be an intellectual. And that's something I'm passing on to my brothers and sisters, my parents out there, me, myself. I'm always working on myself too. Change the language and we can change our youth. Let's be intellectuals with them. We will be surprised at the results that we will get, because I have done this with my 6-year-old. So if a 6-year-old can comprehend, so can the teenagers and the 20-year-olds and so on and so forth. But we gotta be fierce and have that power. And I know it's not easy to communicate with some youth, but we have to be persistent, consistent, and we can't be afraid to be intellectuals. We have to change the narrative. We have to change the language. And if we can get a lot of us to do this and connect, that's what will make it that much more stronger. And we'll send that ripple. So I'm going to start it. I'm going to put that youth pebble in the pond and send that ripple to my nephews. And I want nothing but the best for my nephews, for my brother, my sister, my family, myself, people that's connected to me that cares, people that listen to me on the podcast, people that I have learned from and still learning from. I always wish people the best. And why do I be so powerfully positive? Because remember, my nephews, Jeremy and Jordan, all the nephews and the nieces, what you put out is what you get back. So if you ever want to wonder why I'm so positive, that's why. And it keeps you looking young. So that's my positive thought. That's my real thought. I love y'all nephews. And thank you for reaching out to Unc. And Unc will reach out to you as much as I can. I know I get busy, but that's not an excuse all the time. So one love to all of those that got youth out there. Stay with it. Never give up. Giving up is the last thing we can do. So I give thanks to my children, their mothers, my family, brothers and sisters, all over the world. May you have peace in your part of the world, wherever you are, right now. And to all the young youth, brother and sisters, my nephews, Jeremy and Jordan, may you forever prosper. Love you. One.